if you invite somebody over and you put holes in the couch, the stuff, the setting fire to the chairs, the furniture's all dirty, the carpet's all messed up, but we gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right, get it tight, man. Joining us right now, my man here. We got AW in the building.
AW's in the house.
AW, what's going on, man?
What
How
up?
you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm happy to be in the house. My man, Mystical. What's going on?
Well, I'm about to ask you that. What do you think about the whole Mystical situation? Him allegedly being charged of rape again for the second time. What do you think about that situation?
I think they're trying to get some money. Me personally. I mean, the man did 6 years allegedly raping someone, and now he's out of jail. He got a taste of freedom. What man, they got a taste of freedom want to go back in jail and deal with that again? I just can't see that happening. I mean, but see, rape is a tricky thing because it has to be proven. And a lot of what I will say, my experience in the music industry, I've had a lot of women will want to say that same thing about me, because at the end of the day, it's like when your groupies or fans, I'm going to be politically correct, groupies will say anything for attention and their 15 seconds of fame. And there are some that are looking for a lottery ticket. So Mystical, I hope you're listening. She thought she was a lottery ticket, my brother.
Yeah, I like that lottery ticket.
Yeah, lottery ticket.
That's
Okay.
pretty good. Yeah.
All right, it's all gravy for the lottery ticket theory right there. I like that. Yeah, I like that. It's all good. So what's going on with AW these days, man? Since we last saw you at Urban Network.
Well, I love that I got a chance to give an award to one of the greatest entertainers ever in hip hop and pop music, which was MC Hammer. We did the West Coast Hip Hop Awards August 5th, and the turnout was just enormous. And we had a lot of mainstream artists from the West Coast. Shout out to Octavius Miller, who is the executive producer for West Coast Hip Hop Awards, for having me. Being the host once again in the Bay. And shout out to Hammer, E40, Sugar T. It was a lot of people, man. It was just so many people that was there. The legendary Fillmore Slim from Oakland. I mean, it was just a lot of people. So I was just blessed to know that I've got an opportunity to be among my industry peers and people that are giants in the game. I just feel blessed.
Okay, so the West Coast Hip Hop Awards, I guess that's been going on for a while now, right?
Yeah, this was the 10th annual award show.
Okay.
And so by being that, it was like he pulled out all the stops. He decided to have it in Oakland, California. And, because in Oakland, I mean, you've got some of the greatest artists ever in the music, in West Coast music. So they all decided to come in and support the West Coast Hip Hop Awards. And I might add that by this being an African-American situation, there were no fights and no violence, period.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's good to know right there. No violence, no problems, no anything. So that's good, man. We got AW in the building, man. If you want to talk to him, 626-793-0900, 626-793-0900.
You go, girls.
Ooh, it's good having that stereo back right there. That sound effect. It's been missing around here.
For 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been missing for a while around here. Yeah, so it's all good. Woo, I'm telling you. Yeah, didn't think we gonna get one back.
Yeah.
But that's already done, man. What else has been going on besides the West Coast Hip Hop Awards? What's going on with you?
Well, my company's called W2W Entertainment, and we're trying to go for that #1 spot in indie. So my goal is to be the #1 indie music company, urban music company in the world. I've got a band called Malibu Drive, which is a black rock and roll band.
Okay.
And I think they're going to be the biggest band in the world by this time next year. We're doing the Beatles' old single called "Come Together," and only 3 people have ever done that single over. Godsmack, Aerosmith, and Michael Jackson. Right. Godsmack done the single and sold roughly about 20 million records worldwide. So what we're doing is taking rock and roll back. Rock and roll was invented by a brother by the name of Chuck Berry, and Chuck Berry invented rock and roll. And so what we're doing is bringing it back, because people get a misconception that rock and roll is just white music, and that's not true. It was invented by black musicians. And the term rock and roll coin was from Alan Freed out of New York, because he saw Chuck Berry and he played the guitar so fast he couldn't clarify it as being blues. So he said, this music make you rock, it makes you roll. So he coined the phrase rock and roll.
Okay, that's what's up, man. We got AW here talking about taking that music back, rock and roll. When we come back, we'll talk about more about with that on our mind. Plus, we will announce the first panel that's going to be at Industry Connects coming up September the 30th at the Los Angeles Convention Center. By the way, tickets are on sale right now. If you want to go ahead and purchase your tickets, just go to our Facebook page, keyword Dundee or The Radio Show, and look for the Industry Connect flyer, and the link is right there. Tickets are just on sale right now for $35. So if you want to go ahead and make that move, make that move and do that thing right now. When we come back, we got more of this, plus Play It or Slay It. We're going to do that tonight, and we got to do Love and Lust. Oh, my God. Yes, we got to do Love and Lust.
Yeah, she's here.
That's right, man. Stick and stay. Don't go away. DJ Charlie in the mix. Indie Mix Styles, the radio show.
Yo, what's up? It's J Main, and DJ Charlie's in the mix right now. Yeah.
DJ Charlie!
Don't ask me where I'm going, don't ask me where I've been. That's not your business anymore. All hours of time been going out and in, and I'm not with it anymore. You think you're slick, running around the city giving shit young. You make me sick, 'cause you ain't the. And what you thought, I didn't know about the thoughts you let hop on your. You need to stop, boy. You better stop, boy.
I'ma do it real big. See a match. They don't wanna see me win. Just wanna see me fall. I'ma do it real big, just like I'm supposed to. Tune in, let me show you. I don't stop for nobody. I can't stop for nobody. Cause I've been on a mission, and either way it goes, I'll be winning. I told myself one day you'd be the man. Now all I know is checks, cause I'm getting to the plan. Hey, I grew numb to the hate, I grew numb to the fake, and I don't let them bring me down, because I know that I'm great. See, you gotta know your worth, and never settle for less. Every day you wake up, you're blessed, and as long as this gold is on my chest, I'ma do it real big. 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 No matter what they say, I'ma make it happen one day.
Can I bring an MCM kush every day? I got these heartstrings, if you know how to play, you gotta be big. You done started. DJ Charlie. Strolling down your IG page. Now it's kinda hard for me to swipe away such a pretty face. You done started. Look at you done started.
Cause you know how to play. You like a violinist on them heartstrings. Play them like a pro when you want things. Switch teams like LeBron when he won the ring. You say I just show you off, that don't cost a thing. Your man can't afford it. You worry about you only, yeah. Hotline blinking 5 in the morning. Double dog pick you up, now your bell ringing. Yeah, I'm a rapper but I'm still slinging. Treat you like a bunny, had your hand blinking. All them carrots on it, got me marriage on it. All your friends jealous of you cause you waiting for it. Got it when you need, ain't gotta get it for it.
Can I be an MCM kush every day? I got these heartstrings, if you know how to play, you gotta be big. You done started. Look at you done started.
Never letting go, put my hands in your hand.
DJ Charlie.
Together. I'll tell you, love is timing. Whatever you go through, you know I'm here for you. First time I see you smile, you caught my eye.
Maybe I just want you here to stay. It feels like you're running away. It feels like you're running away, yeah. Take it to another place. Maybe to another world. Maybe to another world.
Time to step out, get missing. Put a lean in before I'm tripping. Somebody gon' be my victim. Oh, man, this girl tripping. Time to step out, get missing. Put a lean in before I'm tripping. Somebody gon' be my victim. Oh, man, this girl tripping. Time to step out, get missing. Put the lean in the phone, I'm tripping. Somebody gon' be my victim. I'm feeling balled up with no worries. Money coming fast, I'm in a hurry. Time to step out, get missing. It's about to be a whole lot of pimping. I'm sorry, I'm feeling myself. I pull up the floor like chillin' by myself. Tonight is the night that it's about to go down. You best watch your girl, cause she about to go down. Baby girl, we can ride if you want to. We can ride if you want to. Baby girl, we can ride if we want to. We can step out.
I'm pull up to the scene, chrome wheels look at me. Bring it back to 9-8, that's why the cool G's on me. I'm looking for something that's 21 and over, has no problem. By the end of the night, I should be leaving with a model, size 6 or 10, and tell her to bring her friend, cause I got my man in the trunk. Who knows how this will end? Couple shots of Bacardi, got your man feeling right, but these cowards been eyeing me all night, so I adjust my pants while still in the sight, making it be known, homie, I ain't come to fight, and you ain't come to lose your life. Play tag with your buddies before these slugs make you a crash test dummy. Getting back to the scene, the lights all dim, shorty playing to win. The way she grinding on me is attracting me to her. Life for sin, with my party back. Just put your hands in the air if you reppin' over here. Where my party ladies at? Just put your back into it, maybe you can do it. Where my party at? Just put your hands in the air if you reppin' over here. Where my party ladies at? Just put your back into it, maybe you can do it.
DJ Charlie!
Hi, this is the Show. Don't go anywhere, cause coming up next, it's Play It or Slay It. And
Love and Lust.
Right here on the radio show, the #1 source of independent music.
The radio show presents Industry Connects, music seminar and workshops. Come learn about the music industry, get connected, and get your questions answered on how to take your career to the next level. There will be 4 seminars that will discuss the following topics: songwriting and artistry skills, how to utilize online tools, marketing and promotion strategies, and women in music and entertainment. Plus, we have the 360 Raw Showcase, brought to you by PRX 360. For more information on Industry Connects, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Radio Show, or call 310-554-4220. Listen to The Radio Show every Monday night at 10 p.m. Pacific for the latest information on this event. So come learn about the music industry and get connected at Industry Connects.
Blue Flame Mega is a quintessential self-made American music icon. Mega was involved in urban street life, but he's become a popular public figure who has opened one of Los Angeles' prominent independent record labels, giving African-American youth opportunities that they would otherwise never have had. Singles like Run the Streets sets the tone for Blue Flame's power, and his impact is felt nationwide. Mega's personal story unveils his unexpected connection to modern-day organized crime, law enforcement, and popular culture, from movies to rap music and everyday life in Long Beach, California. For more information on Blue Flame Mega, visit his website at www.blueflamemega.com or follow him on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Blue Flame Mega.
Rock Out Foreign, straight out of Flint, Michigan, now based in Phoenix, Arizona, brings us his new single, Red Eye, featuring Keedy Red. Now heard on the radio show, straight from the Champagne Gang mixtape. For more information on Rock Out Foreign, follow him on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Rock Out Foreign.
Mad Scientist, straight out of Signal Hill, California, brings us his new single, Raising the Cup, now heard on the radio show, from his soon-to-be-released project, Long Journey Home. For more information on Mad Scientist, visit his website at www.madscientistmusic.com or follow him on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Mad Science.
That's right, y'all. So we back on the radio show right here. Man, a lot of folks coming out with good music, so be on the lookout for some of those artists, including Mad Scientist, Blue Flame Mega, who will be here on the radio show in the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for those folks who will be coming through. And also, I'm sure you're going to see some of them in Industry Connects coming up September the 30th at the Los Angeles Convention Center. And before we go ahead and bring back our guests to continue with my man AW in the building, because he's going to set it off of the West Coast, I'm going to go ahead and announce this panel real quick that's going to be at Industry Connects. I said I was going to at least announce the first panel. And the first panel for Industry Connects this week that we're going to mention is the songwriter, the artist, and the executive in today's music industry, moderated by Sophia Mojo. And by the way, shout out to Sophia. She had an event over the weekend, indeed, that we stopped by down at it was at a production studio in Inglewood.
Yeah, but she's not gonna moderate her
Oh, she's not. Oh, okay. Well,
no, she's gonna coordinate and produce it.
Okay.
But she have a Jacqueline Jaquita.
Oh, Jaquita, she's gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah, you see it on the list, don't you?
No, you don't have that on there.
Yeah.
But I will say this: that the people that will be on her panel will be Alexander Dobson from 1500 or Nothing.
Right.
Aisha. Alicia M. Jesty Brooks from Dream City Universal. Excuse me, I pronounced that wrong. Little Eddie from EMI Music Publishing. K. Pensy from BM Pence.
Yeah, Pence.
K. Pence. Okay, K. Pence from BMG Publishing, and Monet Perry from Taco Interactive. So those are the people that are going to be on the songwriter, the artist, and the executive in today's music industry panel, which is coordinated by Sophia Mojo. Right. So it's going down. First panel, Industry Connects, going down at
I'm
the Los
so ready
Angeles
for
Convention
Industry
Center.
Connects. I know it's going to be so much for everyone to learn and to be educated by. So I'm all set. I'm excited. I'm hyped.
That's good.
Because all the young artists need a platform like that where they can learn, including myself.
Right.
Where
Not
they
just
can
young
learn
artists,
more
but
about
old
the
artists.
industry.
All artists need it.
All artists need it, really.
And what you need to do is you need to get there early. Do not walk in.
It's on time.
No, 12 o'clock
Exactly.
or 1 o'clock.
Walk in late. You don't want to miss the panels.
And heaven forbid, with all due respect to PRX 360 Eva, her showcase, do not walk in at her showcase and miss the whole day. If you miss the whole day, you only coming for the showcase, don't show up. Just don't show up. Just come for the whole day. You want to come for the whole day. Unless you're a fan of the artist that is performing.
Right.
But if you're an artist and you're not performing and you didn't come in the beginning, don't come at the end.
Right.
All right, because I know a lot of artists, they tend to do that. They don't want to come for the seminar, but they want to come for the performances. You know, it's all gravy around here.
Work and pleasure, guys. Work and pleasure.
Exactly.
We're going to have a nice media room where we're going to do the 101 consultation. Right. We're going to have the radio show is going to be live all day with your truly, if they show up, yours truly, Mary Alex and Anaya Jones. They're going to be DJs for that whole day, interviewing artists and everything. Yeah, you know, so we're going to have a lot of things. We're going to have vendors in there selling their product, and plus you'll be able to network with the panelists as they finish their panel. So we're going to have a lot of things going on. Plus we're going to be doing the Hypnotic sessions there, where we get a chance to listen to people's music and and judge it and let them know whether it's cool or not cool.
Up to par.
Right, and if you want to get a special interview with me and Anaya, you have to bring a special snack for us. Brownie, cookie.
Yeah, and we're not talking about
a bribery snack.
And we're not talking about a sack.
We're talking about
just come on down and get that interview.
We're talking about food.
You know what I'm saying? We're talking about food.
We might even add like a hug. Create an Oreo with me, Mary, and then whoever that gets it.
Cute.
Okay, give a hug.
That's a candid moment.
Food for
Indeed, we see it every week. They don't give us hugs, but it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
There's a way to a girl's heart. That's really the way to a girl's heart is food.
Food?
Oh yeah.
I thought that was to a man's heart.
Exactly. And slide that mic over there, man. AW, man. We gotta get him to get his 2 cents in before we get up out of here. AW. Now you went to Urban Network. Now we got Industry Connects, which is coming September the 30th at the LA Convention Center. What do you think about what you've heard so far about Industry Connects?
You know what? I think this is a must for any independent or any artist that's aspiring to be an artist. I think that should be a must. September 30th should be on your calendar. And if you're serious about your career, I think you need to take this seriously and you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So something else you take seriously is the West Coast. So go ahead and set off what you said you want to talk about in regards to the West Coast real quick.
Okay. At first I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm going to say this. A lot of people have the misconception that West Coast music or West Coast rap music started with the late Eazy-E. And I love Eazy to death and respect him, but that's not true. I'm going to formally introduce myself to all the listeners out there, so I want you to listen closely. My name is Anthony Williams. I'm the founding father of West Coast rap music with my partner Duffy Hooks III, who is deceased, and his father. My first record came out in 1981, Gigolo Rap, and it was on Rappers Rap Disco Company. The word hip-hop was not even around when we put out the first rap record. That's one. Two, we were the first ones to ever sell rap music on the streets of Los Angeles, California, when King Boulevard was called Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and Cletus Anderson had a thing called VIP Records. So, I'm going to set that record straight. Also, our record was the first record on a station called KGFJ with the late Alvin John Waples. Yes. So I'm going to start that record. So all these people that are sitting out here being rap historians, no. You know, they look at rap music on the West Coast and say it started with gangster, but that's not true. Because before Macola Records, it was myself, Duffy Hooks III, Uncle Jam's Army with Roger Clayton and Gid Martin, who released the Egyptian Lovers' first record, Dollar Freak. And, you know, Lonzo and had Eve After Dark, but his record came out 2 years after that with World Class Wrecking Crew. And Dre was a DJ at the time. I remember I used to sit back and when Dre used to go to be at Dudo's, we all used to go together. And so, and you know, so that I'm being real with it. So I want people to understand that rap music on the West Coast was mostly party music. And there was artists that were making a lot of records and money just on the West Coast. And when I say West Coast, I'm talking about California, I'm talking about Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado, you know. And by the time Don McMillan came into the picture, was 1984, because I had the first record with Don McMillan on Macola, and I'm proud to announce that my guy Lee Johnson has bought the rights to Macola Records.
Okay.
And DJ, and his name is DJ Flash. And matter of fact, we signed him to the record label, Rappers Rap Disco Company, and the group was called Dark Star. He was the first white rapper ever.
Now let me ask you this then, since and I appreciate you finally put that out there, and it's good that you did put that out there because that's stuff that we did need to know. But now, since you here, we are on 1580 here in Los Angeles, and that is a historical hip-hop channel, frequency for artists, and this is the home of independent artists here on the radio show. I want to know real quick, give me a 1-minute answer to what do you think and how do you feel about these independent artists, such as the one sitting to your right, Anaya, today. How do you think the game is for them?
I think the game is, I can say it two ways. The internet is a beautiful thing, but at the same time, you got to go out there and connect with the people. You can sit on your computer all day, you can do iTunes, you can do CD Baby, you can do all that. But if you're not connecting with the people, you know, you're just someone with a good record. And you know, so I even tell it to my artists. I have 4 artists under my label, including my girlfriend, and my whole thing is connecting with people. Making people want to be a part of something. They want to feel like, hey, they can connect with that star. And if you're just on the internet, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, and that's all they see, they can't connect with you. So people want to feel that. They want to, like, if I see Anaya, I want to see her show. I want to be able to talk to her. I want to be able to feel her as, you know, like, that's my girl. I like her records. You know, I'll go pay $30, $40, $50 to go in the club just to see her perform. You know, so that's what people want to feel now, and we've lost that. We've really lost that, you know, in this day and time. So we need, the internet is fine, social media is great, but that good old-fashioned get out there, shake hands, kiss babies, and make friends, that's what separates artists, period. It separates them, because when people feel they are part of your career, and they feel like they know you,
they will support.
They will support you.
Yep, they sure.
Well, okay, it's all good, man. We got
and
AW
also,
right
a lot of people don't know this. Eazy-E wasn't the first West Coast artist to get a major deal with a major label. That was a group that everybody know them. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and KD. They had a group called the Stereo Crew. And they were signed on Epic.
Well, you know, the first major rap group that ever get a deal on, let me go back farther.
West Coast.
West Coast was the LA Dream Team. They were signed by Gerald Busley. When Gerald Busley took over MCA, he signed New Edition, Stephanie Mills, and the LA Dream Team. And the first album on MCA Records at that time, before it was Universal, was called The Orchestra Plays. And that album went platinum for MCA.
Wow, so that they gave us a little history lesson on the groups here on the West Coast. It's all good. If we got any West Coast people, West Coast enthusiasts out there for the next few minutes, hit us up 626-793-0900, 626-793-0 girls
900.
Let's go ahead and get into Play the Slayer real quick. Let's do at least one song, future artists, so we can get some critique in here going on. Play the Slayer. Let's make it happen.
Hey, this Big B from the Block Boys Clique, and if you gonna be in your feelings and get all emotional, this part of the show ain't for you, man. Right here, right now, Play It or Slay It, right here on the radio show.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
We got one. We're gonna make this happen tonight. All right, AW, we inside to Play the Slayer real quick, where we take one artist and we ask one question that Nitro would like to know every week around here. And that's, what should we do with a particular song? Should we play it or should we get it off that life, get it off that playlist, or add it to Nitro, so when he's cutting up videos, he can use it as some underground tracks music for whatever he's working on. We're going to do one artist real quick. This one, Matthew Coleman. Song is called Hey You. Matthew Coleman. Mary.
Yes.
Hey you. Let's make it happen right now.
Sound like Chris Brown.
I know. Strictly independent as always. Play it or slay it. The radio show.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
Time at a basket, clear too fast. When in this game, you gotta finish last. Keep this middle page just fast. When I see you, I gotta jump high. Stepping in this game is a bang, 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 bang. You seem concerned on my future, stating lies. Giving me advice, tell her of the future. Give me surprise, or you my future vibe. Or just to look to buy, or a bull, let it die. I don't know, just going in, no matter the Lord's eye. Know no better than to cut ties like a joking bow tie. To fly for you, an angel floating by. To catch you, I got a sword, keep my wings open, let her keep my options.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
That'd be our Play the Slay It record for the night right there. That is Matthew Coleman. Hey you. Matthew Coleman. Hey you. All right. Hey MD. Hey you. Play the Slay It. What we doing with it?
I'm gonna have to slay it because it was cool. It was a nice track and everything. But he got caught up on that last part, that line. He was trying to go from the end to the
like he got too excited that he just felt like he was going to do everything he did at the beginning right back at the end. Yeah, right. Definitely agree with that.
And I'm going to go ahead and slay it myself as well. I didn't really care for that one by him. Mary, what you think about it? Play the slay it.
I'm going to slay that sucker. Shing.
I like that.
Oh, you slaying that one? All right.
Yeah, he sung it too.
All right. It's all good. All right, Anaya, what you think about it? Play the slay it. What we doing with it?
Shing.
That's the Slayer. Slay it. Nitro, what you think? Play the Slayer. What we doing with it?
I'm a slay it only for the fact that it sounded like bro was reading off his paper.
Okay, so that's a slay for you as well.
Slay it.
All right.
It sounds like a demo track.
Okay, it's all good. AW, what you think about that? Hey You by Matthew Coleman. Play it or slay it. What we doing with it?
I'm a slay it, and based on this, I like the track. I like the girl in the background. I think he was trying to rap too many words in that short verse.
Right.
Okay.
And it was just too cluttered.
Right.
Okay. All right.
He lost himself.
It's all good. So AW, we're gonna stay with you. Give us your shout outs real quick. We got about 30 seconds because we about to get up out of here.
Yes, this goes out to WTW Entertainment team. My artist Malibu Drive. We're gonna get the #1 spot in it. Rock and roll with soul. My guy Denzel Terrell in Philly. You the next one up. My nephew A-Love, #1 record going out the South, certified. Video on BT Jams. We did it, baby, but we gonna do a lot more than that. And to my girlfriend, I love you. Your record is coming too. Hold tight in Atlanta. I got you. Your man got you. Your single's coming real good. And to all her girls at Onyx, my girl gonna leave there real soon. So y'all get y'all goodbyes in real quick. And to everybody with WTW Entertainment, my team, Douglas Green, myself, my guy Mel, my boy, one of my closest friends in the world, Mr. Kevin Nelson. Hey, we about to do this, man. We about to make this happen.
AW.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming through, man. And we're going to catch up with you down at the Industry Connect September 30th. You can come as my guest. I got you. You in. All right, man. Thanks for coming down. We got another exciting guest coming in next week. And Naya, hopefully one day we'll see a record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see a record.
Still praying on that one.
One day. We ain't playing nothing. This is the only song I got by you, Anaya. Song I got. That's the only song I got.
You guys have.
No.
I am the epitome.
It's the only song I got.
Monday, 10 o'clock. Be there with us. The radio show is for you. We support independent artists.
Bye, y'all.
Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing from the hood, by the hood. It's a radio show.